What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Maverick Man 101. Got a video today from Alpha Central. Let's just get straight to it.
I will straight up not talk to you for like 4 days and then be like, how was your day? And I'm like, which day, sweetie pie? You ruined all 4 of them by ghosting me, by not responding to me, but posting on social media. 4 days. They were fantastic. How was your day?
Some women act like daily texting is a relationship requirement. I'm not running a customer service hotline here.
Cheers? Cheers? No?
Oh, man.
Cheers?
Emotional damage.
Cheers? Cheers? Oh, cheers? Cheers? Oh, I don't know. No?
She said, I don't do that. Oh, my goodness.
And I just haven't picked up the courage to choose anybody today. The anxiety literally gets worse.
Oh, she crashing out.
Girl, nobody's messing with that because nobody wants to be part of your awkward little social experiment.
Why aren't you able to talk about the needs and wants of men without automatically undermining the needs and wants of women? In other words, why does it have to be a zero-sum game?
Because I'm a woman and I'm not a man, so I do not know what men struggle with. I just know what women do, and women struggle a lot with men.
In other words, why does one gender winning have to mean that the other gender is losing?
I wouldn't say that. I say that men and women can be equal, but in the society and the nation that we live in, men and women aren't equal. And that's further proven by wage gaps and how people view men versus women, where women are mostly put in compromising positions and undermined in a lot of scenarios, whereas men are placed at the top, but that's not necessarily where credit is given. That's just the role that they're placed in.
I have no idea what she just said. I was distracted by these chin rings on this woman. She's actually a pretty girl. I don't know why she did that to her face. But anyhow, no, ma'am. You live in a misandrous society that has, over the course of, 120 years, maybe more, maybe 130, strategically has been trying to break down the man, break down the protection of the patriarchy, and really break down marriage. You live in a society that has changed laws, that has created laws that, a lot of people didn't want, right? I talked about how women really didn't want the right to vote. A lot of women weren't with it. They were like, no, we don't want it, right? But that standpoint feminism allows women to be taught this stuff that women were just in the kitchen, with sweat rags around their neck, getting kicked in the back, right? And that was just the daily life of women. Now, maybe some, sure, but that wasn't the majority of them, right? So, I mean, she's going a roundabout way of saying that women are the victims, and this wage gap stuff has been completely disproven. So I'm not even going to go into that, right? Because, look, why wouldn't companies just hire men, right? The government resources have been reallocated so that companies have more incentives to hire women. Now, with the new president, some of that DEI stuff is going to probably go out the window, right? Rightfully so. But yeah, so, she's going a roundabout way, but I think she's leaving a lot out because she wants to cater to the sisterhood.
Funny how empowerment somehow always means tearing men down.
Right.
Hey, do you smoke?
Yeah, you got some?
Damn, she wanted a puff, but the car gave her the full emissions test.
My husband doesn't know what's going on.
Oh,
the
boy.
other gentleman does know that I am married.
Oh, boy.
And I don't want to leave my husband, but I don't want to break things off with this other gentleman either.
So let me give you another side to this, okay?
Okay.
Number one, I don't think you love your husband. I don't. I think you love the idea of the security that 7+ years of quasi-stable relationship brings. I also think deep down you understand that you are with somebody of so little character that he doesn't mind blowing up another family so he can hook up with somebody. And so I think you found yourself in a pretty
Dilly of a pickle.
Pretty dicey moral dilemma.
This is why men have trust issues. She wants a husband and a side piece like it's a 2-for-1 special.
What would she rate me out of 10?
I'm on the phone.
Oh, just
Sorry.
1 to 10 real quick.
What's that of what?
What would you rate me out of 10?
I'm not doing that.
Oh.
I've seen too many videos.
She was fishing for validation, and my guy left the bait untouched.
That ain't right.
Stop, dude. I can't even like get into like how original like these comments are. I love it.
That ain't right. Oh, man.
Look at you and DK.
Oh, no.
Oh, rethinking life, huh? DK, if you don't move out the camera, I'm gonna continue, bro. This ain't what you want.
Okay, not only is this hilarious, but she actually looks like an exact copy.
So is she someone that's your type?
Not really. Not really, to be honest.
Okay. And why not?
The face is a bit wrinkly for me.
Oh, dang.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Her face went from I got this to I need therapy in 2 seconds flat.
I just feel like it's okay to have boundaries with certain things, but it depends what the topic is.
Yeah, body
because
count.
I feel like the rhetoric behind supporting not wanting a woman with a high body count is a lot of misogynistic stuff. I just feel like the whole perspective behind it is all kind of like wrong.
How's it misogynistic to care about a woman's body count?
I think it's misogynistic to say that like there's a difference between the weight that a woman's body count holds and a man's body count, because I think that at the end of the day, like, if a man is having with a woman, it holds the same weight as like a woman having with a man.
Well, the reason that it's judged differently is that it's very, very easy for women to get laid. Comparatively speaking, it's hard for men to get laid. If something is difficult, that's going to be impressive to people, whereas if something's very easy, that's not impressive. So that's why it's like for men who get laid a lot, that might be viewed as like, wow, you have game. But women need not have game or money or status or even be physically attractive to have constant.
A man values exclusivity. You can't expect a guy.
True. I think also, you know, look, it's a reality nowadays. You know, there's quite a few women that have pretty high body counts, and this is an argument that women they will die on the hill for that, right? I mean, it is what it is. And so I think men who want to date and who want to be married, I mean, you find that one girl who doesn't have a high body count. I mean, nowadays, I just don't know the probability of that, right? Because women don't really want to understand the impact that has on them, right? From a biological standpoint, from a mental health standpoint, right? We can talk about mental health, right? From a mental, spiritual aspect of it. I think the other thing is too, he's absolutely right. It's a lot harder for a guy to get laid than it is for a woman, right? If you've walked around the mall and seen who has babies, it is not that hard for women to get fun time. So, you know, this is an argument that women are they're not going to let go. You know, no matter how much you talk to them about it, especially the younger they are, they don't care. They don't see no rationale behind it, right? Let's keep going.
Got to invest in something that's been on clearance.
And just to let you know, we don't need y'all.
Oh, I saw this.
We don't need y'all.
20 years later.
Man, we want all y'all back. Because we love you, we see you, kings, and most importantly, we need you.
At 20, she thinks she's too good for 90% of men. At 40, she's wondering where all the good men went. Poetic justice.
Do you think women today are paying all their bills with no help?
No, it's some type of they benefiting from somebody.
Oh, bruh. You know what they got between their legs?
They got government assistance.
I gotta say no.
Always got a open them. Let's be real.
No. They're gonna for money. That's what they all do.
She's either getting help from a simp or Uncle Sam. Either way, someone's paying.
Or sugar daddy.
If I feel even an ounce of disinterest, I'm done. I don't care. I don't care how attractive you are. I don't care if you belong to the royal family. Don't worry. I will not be bothering you again. We don't have to speak ever again.
I'm not here to convince you to like me. If the vibe ain't right, I'm ejecting like a fighter pilot.
Girls think it's normal now that they could just post a picture and show and think you're supposed to be okay with it.
I could post a selfie and
The stories, the DMs gonna ding,
and that's fine. That's
so
fine.
Like,
if it's a normal picture, that's fine. Of course, like you have a nice dress on, you want to post it, cool. But you're not gonna be going out there showing you're with me. That's insanity.
He said you can't show you can't take the picture from your backside when
You're getting
when you're in a
attention.
relationship.
Straightforward.
But you gotta understand.
Profile shot.
We know how are specifically. So we want to protect you from that.
But that's why I want you to be when I need my man to be in the DMs. Like I need you to
Why
be.
is he in the DMs when he's in the house?
Nah, not in the DMs literally, but I need
Comments
you
in the
to
house.
comment. Like I've dated somebody that comments on my stuff too. That love seeing me look good. Like I love seeing you look good. Yeah, throw that on. Not showing my ass. Not saying none of that. He's not like throw this skimpy ass. No, never. But he's definitely like, nah, wear the heels. The heels look good. Like, nah, go all out. Put a little makeup on. Yeah, get right. Good. He gonna comment on it. Damn. Yeah. Bad as hell. Yup.
So let me ask you this. So what is more valuable in your eyes? That comment or him telling you in person in your face?
It's more valuable with him telling me in my face. I just want to know what's the big issue with commenting. That's all I'm saying. You don't want people to know I'm your girl. That's different too.
I mean specifically.
But he want people to know I'm
not. I don't comment on.
If she's got a man but still needs validation from strangers, you're not dating her. You're sponsoring her.
Would you like to buy some flowers?
No, thank you. I'm so sorry. We're just friends.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, they're gonna fight over this all night. Hope you didn't have plans for peace and quiet.
If a man is not texting you good morning, and if a man is not texting you good night, also if he's not randomly calling you to ask you about your day or what you're doing, it's simple. You are not his priority.
Unless texting you pays as much as my job, it's gonna have to wait.
So if your boyfriend told you not to be friends with a guy,
with my homeboy, who
with
was
your
my homeboy
forever,
before I met
20, 30 years, it don't matter. It don't matter. Question
so
is,
you telling me
what did you do?
So you telling
What did you do?
What did you do?
What did you do?
I stayed friends with my homeboy.
What did he do?
He got mad, but he gonna get over it.
He got over it.
He got over it? I don't know if he ever got over it, baby. But guess what? We were still friends. And I never did anything with him. So
But that's why it didn't work out. She runs a relationship.
Exactly.
Right.
Because the
She
fact
runs
that
a
you said
relationship,
he gotta get over it. There ain't no getting over, girl. You better get over him.
Yeah, right.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. What?
You gotta get over it.
If your friend would smash if given the chance, then guess
would.
what? He's not a friend.
Would you say she's your soulmate?
Hell no. No. She's a cellmate. That's what she is. We locked the up.
He's so cellmate.
That's my cellmate. That's my cellie.
Man's got jokes, but deep down, we all know he wasn't joking at all.
Like, we don't need a man. A lot of these other races rely on men for a lot of things. We don't have to.
Do y'all think that's why, like, y'all have the lowest marriage rates and y'all get divorced and left? Because y'all are so... But being independent is a masculine trait.
It is for sure. It is for sure. I can also feel like that can just come from how some people were raised. You know, I was raised in a household where my dad loves my mom.
So are you independent?
Sweethearts, I am an independent woman.
It's funny how independent women still want a provider, a protector.
It's an interesting conversation, right? And I do think that you can even break that down into the races. And he had a good point, you know, is that the reason why so many black women are last to get married and first to get divorced oftentimes. And I do think it is a cultural thing, right? You have this society overhead, but I think within those realms of your society and what kind of the social norms are, obviously you have certain quasi-cultural things, right? You have these semi-cultural things that also happen as well. And I think that's a good thing. You'll have a lot of black women who will have been raised by mom and dad, and they still are projecting independence on them, right? So where are they getting that from, right? Why are they raising her to be so independent from a man when the mom is married, right? She's married to her father. So yeah, you have a societal thing there of where they are married, they're together, but then you also have this cultural piece where I think a lot of times in the black community, they still push that independence upon women, upon the black women and the little black girls, you know? So I think that was a good conversation, man. Short conversation, rather.
And a leader. That's like quitting your job but expecting a paycheck.
We see ourselves in younger men.
older women see themselves as younger women. And so older men, we tend to try to help men. Older women seem intent on leading you astray.
Men build younger men up because they see potential. Women tear younger women down because they see competition.
Real talk, do you think you're wifey material?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
All right, since she's positive, we're going to put it right to the test. All right, so I got Instagram, right? So do you, right?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So you're going to type in your Instagram, and based off your Instagram, we're going to really see if you're wifey. So we got this beautiful butt, all right? We got some butt right here.
Some butt.
Some more butt.
Some butt.
Some butt. Some butt. All right. Let me let you know something. Personally, you know why I think you're wifey?
Why?
You're taking care of your body. You're clearly in the gym. You're hitting the squats. You know what I mean? You care about your body. You're definitely wifey.
Thank you so much.
Calling yourself wifey when your entire social media is just to your backside? Yeah, I don't think so. The audacity is pretty strong here, but the dignity nowhere to be found.
Do you think you're a catfish or not?
No.
You don't think you're a catfish? Cool, so we're gonna go up to random people and ask them whether you're a catfish or not.
Okay.
That's cool?
Yeah.
Yes. Catfish?
Yes.
Goodness me.
My hair looks a different colour. I think it's like sparkly white bits flashing all across the screen, which I cannot see in person. Cannot see in person. I cannot. That's the background.
What do you rate it here? What do you rate in person?
Probably the same.
Number.
Number.
Like, what would you rate her as?
Number. You can't define a human being as a number. You cannot subject them simply to a number. There's so much more than just how dare you.
Hey, is you a catfish or not, bro?
Jeez.
No comment because I'm a nice person, but I do have to say, in real life, you look like that brother from Top Boy. You look, is he a brother or something?
No, he's not, because you said that yesterday. And I went back and asked my dad the same thing.
Like, you look like Jem, so get me.
She actually looks like.
Wow.
And you're doing that as well.
Low key, you know, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Girls catfish so hard these days, you need CSI level technology just to know what they actually look like.
If a shorty has any of these three things in her IG bio or any social media bio, run. The first one is the angel numbers, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about. 111, 222, 333. Those 3 digits that you see in her bio do not represent angel numbers. Them is the numbers that she says 3 times in the mirror when she's trying to return back to the portal that she came from. Hell. The second thing is any Bible quote. Yes, any scripture, any line from a verse of the very Bible. You gotta know that the only reason why she got that in there is because she just finished going through a gauntlet in hell. And now she's trying to redeem herself back on earth. I'm telling you right now, watch out. The last one, you have to look for the highlights. If she got highlights that only show different countries and continents, Greece, Italy, South Africa, Asia, Japan, Mykonos. You know what I'm talking about. If she got these in there, I'm telling you right now, she got it in every single one of them places. So watch out.
If she's been to more countries than she's had long-term relationships, that passport's not the only thing getting stamped.
Can we ask the zodiac signs real quick?
Oh my God, no, bro.
Please.
No, bro. That does not matter. It is not true,
guess.
bro.
I like when people guess.
Yes, okay.
How do y'all feel when girls be saying that though?
I feel like a lot of the that you say is gonna be invalid. That's exactly what because it's like this. If you wanted to guess my sign and I told you, you say, "Oh, I think you're a Cancer," and I'd be like, "No, I'm a Taurus."
Are you?
Yes, I'm a Taurus. Do I act like a Taurus?
You do.
I do?
Yeah.
I'm not a Taurus.
If a girl...
That astrology stuff is just another, first of all, it's just another form of a witchcraft, right? It's like when they say all the magic stuff and the vibes and the crystals, and even the brother before this was talking about if she has, certain numbers or certain things in her bio, right? It's all this mystic witchcraft stuff that they're really into. They may not say it. They're 100% into it. And astrology is on that as well, right? So when a girl asks you for a sign, it's a disqualifying question, right? Because it gives her an immediate reason to reject you, right? Oh, you're a Gemini, you're a Taurus, you're a Cancer, or you know, I don't like to date, you know, Scorpios or whatever because they crazy, this and that, right? It's crazy stuff, man. They believe in it.
Says she believes in zodiac signs. Just know that every bad decision she makes will somehow be the universe's fault.
To be honest with you, like, we trying to find love. I'm looking for like a wife, and like, you're not really dressed like a wife for real, so.
He trying to, yeah, okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. You feel like you dress like a husband?
I just dress for what they say, classy.
You said I'm not dressed like a wife, so are you dressed like a husband?
Preference, not like anybody's wife. You feel me? Preference. You was just going off.
How would you like your wife to be dressed?
Just a little
like
bit more
that.
modest.
Right.
A little more modest. Like
Yeah.
what?
Like just modest.
Like what would the outfit be?
Just like a little bit less revealing. You feel me?
What's revealed, baby?
I mean, if we want to be for real, everything.
If your girl's wardrobe consists of more skin than fabric, just know she's not trying to be a wife. She's trying to keep her options open.
So like, so say like hypothetically, if I had asked you to like be my Valentine, what would you have said? Hypothetically, of course, hypothetically.
I just met you.
Which is fine, but I just feel like if you had let me shoot my shot, like Steph Curry, like LeBron James, I feel like put the ball with the rollie on.
You're funny.
Then I feel exactly like I'm already making you smile. So it's like, why wouldn't you?
What would you give me for Valentine's Day?
I'll get you flowers and chocolate covered strawberries.
This is my Valentine's.
It's my Valentine's right
So
here.
can you buy my dinner?
I gotta buy your dinner? What kind of dinner you want?
I just want mac and cheese.
Oh, you talking about right now? I don't even know you though.
Then we can't be Valentine's if you can't buy me mac and cheese.
It was great while it lasted though. It was great while it
Snapchat
lasted.
for mac and cheese. Like if you buy me mac and cheese.
Let me get your Instagram.
For if you buy me my mac and cheese.
All right, have a good night. It was great talking to you though.
Greatest steal slice of this guy. Shout out. Eat that.
I'm not spending money on her. What the fuck?
She won't settle for a man who won't buy her food, but expects a man to settle for her attitude?
If she left, she thought I was the problem. So why was she fixing it? So that means she just gonna take that to the next day. So cool. I could take accountability for the things I did wrong. Cool. You think I was the problem. Cool. You're still gonna take those problems to that next relationship. So I know what he about to get. I know what he about to get. And trust me, he ain't gonna be liking that. Cause I didn't like it. The only difference is I held accountability, you didn't. Why would you change your actions? You thought I was the problem.
Men take accountability and try to fix things. Women take screenshots and try to get sympathy.
Let's have a little girl talk, okay? If you like a guy, the absolute best thing you can do is friend zone him. I am so dead serious about this. But Nikki, I don't want to put him in the friend zone because I really like it. I understand. But the problem with liking someone is that you give them too much credit before they even prove themselves to you. And also, you don't actually really get to know them. You just like this idea of them in your head. But if you friend zone them, then you're actually getting to know the person and see if you really like them. And you get to see if they're persistent enough to try to get out of the friend zone. I wish I knew that sooner because I feel like I would have been less weird around my crushes if I just friend zoned them.
How does she even think this is an okay idea?
Bruh, this woman gone. Look at these eyes. She gone. Is she drinking too? You know, boy, hey, young brothers, this is what you got to look forward to, man. Older men know. Older men know. They've been around. They've seen it. But it's you young brothers out here thinking women like you, thinking that, you know, you are the number one in her book. You're the only one. And they out here crashing out, talking about, you know, how to handle your friend zone. And friend zones are really the result of modern dating, really, right? Modernity is the word I'm looking for. Because there's options out there for them, right? So you can friend zone this guy here and this guy here and, you know, play with this guy in another country, pause, right? It's a direct result of their options, so to speak, in dating apps, right? You can kind of just puzzle piece men over here, put one puzzle piece over there, you know, draw up the clipboard. And then when your real play don't work, You can go to the Audible, which is the friend zone guy, but then he moves on. He's not there anymore. This is what happens, man.
If you're trying to test somebody, then you've already failed. You guys have made it to the end of the video.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, this woman, oh goodness. See, I didn't even plan that. Look at her. Gentlemen, protect yourself out here, please. I mean, these women are, they roaming, man. They roaming. They out here. They in the streets. Protect yourself, man. My goodness. Look at that face. Anyhow, folks, we're going to leave it there. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys again. If you like what you see, put a comment below. Subscribe. Until next time, eat well, sleep well, be well. I'll see you guys later.